today's video I'm going to show you how to create the strongest Destruction Mage in Skyrim. Going straight to the build, the character's race is North, but it honestly doesn't matter what race you use. The most important skill is Destruction, which will be our primary damage source, but we will talk about all the skills and perks a little bit later. Upon leveling up, you want to put all your points into health until you get 200 health. And when you get it, you can distribute your points evenly between health and magicka until around 150 magicka. After that point, it doesn't really matter where you put your points, but health is probably the most valuable resource, especially if you play on the legendary difficulty. For the perk distribution, as I said earlier, the most important skill is Destruction, in which you want to get the impact perk with the dual casting perk and level 2 augmented flames for the damage bonus. The next very important skill is Restoration, because the character is also a vampire. With the Necromage perk, all buffs that the character has are stronger. For this you need Restoration on level 70. Next up we have Alteration, which we have to power level to 100 for the Atronach perk. This perk, combined with the Atronach Stone and Necromage perk from Restoration, gives you 100% spell absorption, which basically means that you are immune to all spells and dragon breaths. To get the most out of our equipment, we also put some points into the Heavy Armor skill. I put 4 points into the Juggernaut perk, but you can get away with 2 or 3, depending on the armor you use, as you will get to the armor cap anyway. I also put 1 point into the Well-Fitted perk. It's very useful especially early if you do not power level your skills. Then you have to work your way up from the left side of the tree to get the Conditioning perk, so the heavy armor has no drawbacks. Up next we have Illusion, which we need on level 50 to get the Aspect of Terror perk, which boosts the damage that our fire spells do. Remember to only get this after you have already become a vampire, got the Necromage perk, the Azidal mask, and put 2 points into the Augmented Flames in the Destruction skill. Then we have the Smithing skill, in which only Arcane Blacksmith is a necessary perk to improve the Azidal mask. I have gotten all the perks up to Daedric Smithing, but I use the Ebony armor because it looks better with the mask. You are free to use any armor as we enchant it ourselves, and you will get to the armor cap anyway. In the Enchanting skill tree, you want to put 5 points into the Enchanter perk and also get the extra effect perk to put 2 enchantments on the same item. Moving on to the Standing Stone buff, as mentioned earlier, we use the Atronach Stone for the spell absorption effect. For the apparel, the most important piece is the Azidal mask, which you can get as a drop from Dragon Priest Azidal. This mask improves the damage of your fire spells by 25%, which is then buffed by being a vampire and having the Necromage perk even more. The rest of the gear is from the Ebony armor set. With the Necromage perk you only need 3 items enchanted with Fortified Destruction to get 100% reduction in magic cost for all the destruction spells. The rest of the enchantments are on you, but because the character is a vampire, it is very beneficial to get magic regeneration and maybe some stamina regeneration enchantments. Always remember to use Smithing Elixir and Enchanting Elixir before upgrading your gear. You can get the potions at any alchemist with their strength depending on your level. You can get the best potions from level 30 onwards. So let's try the build on a dragon. And as you can see, he does nothing because we absorb his breath. I mean, we won't really do much damage to him, but the impact perk is pretty OP because he will be stunned for like all the time. So he cannot do anything to us. It's only a dragon though, I thought it would be a blood dragon. But you would have no problem killing anything in this game, honestly. Of course we are on the legendary difficulty, but that is why he has so much HP. And our damage honestly isn't that bad. And this is it. If you want to know the best way to level up enchanting in Skyrim, straight from level 1, then click on the video that's shown on the screen right now.